Here we have AP calculus AB problem. Okay, let's go to the question. If h of 1 equals to 2 and h prime of 1 equals to negative 3, what is the value of d over dx of square root of x or h of x at x equals to 1? Okay, here this one represents the derivative of this stuff with respect to x. So now to get the value of this one at x equals 1, first we have to get the derivative of this function, that is square root of x over h of x. Once we get the derivative in that, and the result of the derivative, we have to plug in x equals to 1. Okay, now let me take this one as it is, that is d over dx of square root of x divided by h of x. Okay, here we can consider this stuff over here. It contains the variable in both numerator and denominator. I want to find derivative of this one with respect to x. Okay, whenever I want to find derivative of a function which contains variable in both numerator and denominator, I have to use the coefficient rule. What is coefficient rule? Let's consider the two variables u and v which are in division. I want to find derivative of this one. For that, what I have to do is first I have to square the denominator, that is v has to be squared. The same has to be a v should be taken over here. Now we have to get the derivative of the numerator, then I'm getting u prime. Now we have to take negative sign, we have to keep the numerator u as it is and get the derivative of the denominator, then it will become v prime. So this is the coefficient rule. Okay, here in our problem, instead of u we have square root of x, instead of v we have h of x. So to get the derivative of this one using coefficient rule, first we have to square the denominator, that is h of x the whole square. Let me do it. And then the same h of x should be taken over here, the denominator should be taken over here. Now we have to get the derivative of the numerator, that is square root of x prime. Now we have to take negative and we have to keep the numerator as it is, and we have to get the derivative of the denominator, that is h of x prime. Okay, now h of x times, we know that the derivative of square root of x with respect to x is just 1 over 2 times square root of x, negative square root of x times the derivative of h of x is just h prime of x divided by h of x the whole square. Okay, now I got the derivative of this stuff, but our aim is to find the derivative, I mean the value of this derivative at x equals to 1. That means we have to plug in x equals to 1 over here in the result of the derivative. Okay, let me do it. H of 1 times 1 over 2 times square root of 1 negative square root of 1 times h prime of 1 divided by h of 1 the whole square. Let me write it out here. Okay, so for h of 1 we have the value in the question, that is 2. So we can plug in 2 for this h of 1, and for this h prime of 1 we have the value, that is negative 3. Okay, now let me plug in over here. Then we get 2 times 1 over square root of 1 is just 1. 1 times 2 is 2, that is we get 1 over 2 here, and square root of 1 is just 1, and the value of this h prime of 1 is negative 3. We can plug in negative 3 for h prime of 1, and h of 1 is 2, then we get 2 square in denominator. This 2 will cancel out, then I'm getting 1. When we can multiply this negative 1 and negative 3, when I multiply this negative 1 and negative 3, I'm getting positive 3 divided by the value of 2 square is 4. 1 positive 3 here is 4 divided by 4. 4 divided by 4 equals to 1. So the value of this derivative at x equals to 1 is 1. We find this result 1 in answer choice D. The correct answer choice for this question is D.